Hello and welcome back to Big and Plays. How's it with the Kaisereich mod? We're back in the Ottoman Empire with the last little bit of the Putsch saga. I really hope that my computer does not crash right now. Jeez. Lights are flickering, I don't like that. Having restored order to the capital, Osman Fahd assumed full control of the Ottoman armed forces after graciously allowing Ahmed Nihad Effendi to go into retirement in the Yildiz Palace. Osman Fahd, son of Mehmed, rode to Eyüp Sultan Mosque and headed the Ertugrul cavalry. Surrounded by the immense crowd, he entered the mosque alone. The sword ceremony, a brief prayer at the clergyman, this ancient sword of Osman was brought forward. Osman Fahd astonished everyone present by taking the sword and trying it in his belt himself, in defiance of the customs. Oh, he's cheeky. The ceremony ended with his declaration of the new Padishah to the public. Later that day, the 44-year-old Sultan visited the tombs of his ancestors around the old city in preparation of his sovereign duties as the Sultan Osman-i Rabi. So, Ahmed Nihad Effendi goes away. I don't have to put him in thumbnails. Long live the Sultan. And now we have Osman IV. So I still have you over here too? Yes, you have two little portraits. Look at that. You got two portraits. Osman IV. You get to wear two hats at the same time. Look at you go. And that means that we also get to finish off that fight corruption and eliminate military factions. With there exist factions within our military that hold loyalties other than the Sultan. These ideological, nationalistic, and even religious cliques, loyal to various hidden societies, will be the death of our armed forces if we don't do something. Modify Ottoman decline. Yes, we need to get rid of that Ottoman decline, which is still there. Still hurting us pretty bad. Group population from planned mobilization. I like that. Gonna keep that up. It's good. Oh god, we have a long time to go before anything happens. King of Finland has capitulated. Russians is just going to be unstoppable. We have to keep spying on them to make sure that they don't do nothing. They don't come after Iran or Armenia. Armenia, you're actually a paternal autocrat. I could guarantee your independence. Because that's something I can do. I know, it's sacrilege. Guaranteeing the independence of an Armenian? It's terrible. However, it could get us into a war. Military factions. This had clicked. Well, obviously they need to go. They're the ones that planned the coup, and Jesus fucking Christ, that wind out there is not going good. We had a tornado the other day. We never have tornadoes in Washington. We had a tornado near Seattle area, Kitsap County. I mean, we never get tornadoes. Large clique of officers within our army, known to be affiliated with the Tesadet party, are complicit with the recent revolts against the monarchy. As the military wing of the Young Turks, oh, we gotta get out those Young Turks. They are bad people. These officers instigated mass rebellion against Abdul Muhammad II in 1908 and later dethroned him in 1909. Now, decades later, many of the same men appear to be working to undermine Ottoman authority. It appears that these men harbor loyalties other than that of the nation and the Sultan, removing them from the army. Oh, we're going to lose some people. Whose bees we losing? We're going to be losing Ismet Pasha, which is this guy, so we're going to be losing a scavenger and commando. We're going to be losing Fevi Pasha. One of my best generals. We're going to be losing Fevi Pasha. And we're going to be losing Nasi Pasha. Nasi Pasha. So we're going to actually, one of our highest men. Who was this man? He has been the general that has been he specifically was actually put to defend at the Edirne and fight through the Balkans. He was the second main general. Omer Fahattin Pasha was the main general, but he was the replacement for Fahattin Pasha. So dang, we're going to lose him. That is unfortunate. We're losing a lot of our best generals. We can put in Ismail Haki Pasha, though, to look after that line. Nowhere to naval invade, but it'll have to do. Eliminate military factions, so we're going to have to keep going. We also have a large faction that is social liberal, the Prince Sahab Effendi, party leader. Interesting. Also, let's see, what can I do with this guy? Military factions. Halaskar Zabatin, a smaller group of officers styling themselves as the savior officers, were responsible for the series of memorandums and threats against the Young Turks government in 1912. The shadowy group claims to be fighting for Ottoman democracy and freedom. They are slightly silently backed by the Liberal Entente Party. Kaiserreich tried to limit Young Turk influence in the army, but were unlikely defeated and purged. After the Welt-Krieg, however, Sultan Mehmed VI appointed many Halaskar officers and promoting an important post in the army in an attempt to counterbalance the Young Turks. Today they face a particular question. The Halaskar Zabatin were not part of the Sisebet Putsch, and yet they constitute a well-defined clique with the army with great potential influence. Shall we remove them from the army or keep them in their post? They only did what was right or remove them. Ahmed Kamal and Ibrahim. Who are these people? So we would lose... Who are these people? Okay, Ibrahim is actually a naval commander, and Ahmed Kamal Pasha. Ahmed Kamal Pasha is... Ahmed Kamal Pasha. Where he be? Ahmed Kamal... Oh, Ahmed Kamal Pasha is actually not a very important guy. So it's not that bad if we lose him. Then you are Rauf Pasha. Ibrahim Moizus. Ibrahim Pasha. It would not be terrible for us to get rid of them, but they only did what was right. We are going to be an enigmatis. Yeah, I don't know what that word is. Enigmatic. Enigmatimous. There's a word in there somewhere, I just can't find it. Somewhere. We'll let that click slide. German Empire's not having a good time about things. And that's going to start hurting the Austrians too, because the Austrians are now going to find themselves with a border against the Commune of France. Meanwhile, the Germans are going to have to fight in the east. Looks like they have a nice defined line over there. Russia, Russia, Russia. You're going for nukes. That's terrifying. You have a lot of troops. You got a lot of troops. Everybody got a lot of troops. Good for them. Gotta keep things going for as much as possible. Without manpower, we just got nothing to do. And I have all the air experience in the world, but I don't want to use it yet. Not until I get a better fighter, which we're going to get in 139 days. 38 days. Oh, the 1941 lag. Looking around the world, looks like Beijing is still on the front lines. Let's see. You get to just enjoy your peace. Mongolia. What's going on with you? You haven't done anything. You just kind of sat there. I guess it's because they couldn't go Central Asia, so they're just kind of here now. But, I mean, you haven't even gotten rid of the Tibetans. You need to bring down the Chanqing. Genghis Khan II has HOH? What's Haas? You can't go Central Asian direction at all. Yeah, they would pretty much just have to attack into China. But China's already has their war. That's English. 54 to 60 divisions on your side. Not the most. I do not have a lot of troops. I am not that strong of a political faction. Also, what's going on here? Okay, that's just a weird coloration issue. Bohemia still stands. Austria is going to do their part. Janssens Central Planning. Ooh, it seems that you have attacked Nice for some reason. Ah, boy. Spanish Republic does not seem to be long for this world, and with it will go Portugal. Because Portugal is not going to be able to defend their lands. They're never able to defend their lands. I'm playing Portugal and EU4. We're not able to defend our lands. We rely on the French and the Spanish to do that for us. As for Russians, a terrifying force, if there ever was one. Rebuild Ottoman intelligence will finally get rid of national spirit, national decline. Belarusia has capitulated. I wonder if Russia would go after us. But with Belarusia falling, it's a very thin line to try and protect. That is not something you would want to do. Ugh. I like how right after I'm done with the Russian Empire game, they decide to do the exact same thing. Now what you need to do is go attack Transamur. Right now. Right now. Or let China go do that for you. Let's see, if Japan could win, they would have a lot of territory, all the way down to the Yunnan clique. They'd be very well off. Armenia will hold on to you for right now. And we... I suppose that we could go after Georgia if Germany falls. That's definitely something we can do. Also, why can't I use you? As naval... Okay, I need a lot more naval factories. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I happen to have a lot of coastline now, don't I? Up to Lazarus. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Fall of Madrid. Start putting those higher up. My building of the forts has calmed down just because we don't really have much of a use for that. Let's see, how did they go? These guys are almost all completed. They're very high up. These ones not as much, but the Azerbaijan region is not as useful. Just looking in here. Oh, Germany. Oh, German. Oh, Germany. You're just going to be reduced to Prussia if you wait any longer. Ukraine doesn't stand very long, which means that we could, if we did go to war against Russia, oh, if they go through, they could get claims on Bessarabia. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I don't like that one bit. Although we're going to eliminate the military factions. I've allowed the other ones to live. Luckily for Hatem Pasha and a lot of my good generals are still above the pavement. Omar for Hatem Pasha is still pretty good. We will personally lead the troops on this side as the warrior king, the royal sultan of old. Although it's a terrifying thought that they might come after us. Over here, the Sudanese have a surprisingly large amount of troops. The Yemeni have actually built up quite a bit too. Arabians don't have shit though. Arabians have not done a damn thing with their time. It's because they have so little manpower. You would think that you'd be able to have something, but even with limited conscription and war economy, you got nothing. You got nothing, buddy. You're on all adults serve, total mobilization, you got plenty of manpower, but you don't have any troops worth fighting over. Possibly because I've taken them already. Do I have any, no, I don't have any Arabian troops just with me. The Arabians look like that. Oh, boy. So, Russians... So, what is the world situation? We have restored our borders from before the Balkan Wars, kind of. We have... Well, we don't have, you know, the Caucasus, but we're doing pretty well. We already have... We puppeted Iran, puppeted Arabia, puppeted Sudan. Done things we've never been able to do before. No manpower, no one in our entire nation wants to fight. We're all just built on rebuilding the nation. But I am dead set on rebuilding Ottoman intelligence. The old agencies, I'm going to just start. Old agencies, the Yield Organization, the Special Organization, the CUP, have degenerated into corrupt paramilitary organizations concerned with backstabbing each other with foreign intelligence. This must be corrected. Reorganizing our intelligence services will allow us to rebuild our nation in peace. Indeed, the fall of Kiev. Terrifying thought. Kingdom of Ukraine has fallen. Not good. With the fall of Ukraine, we now have another border with Russia. Yeah, we actually ended up getting even more borders than we used to, because now we have this, and now we have Bessarabia once again as a border with the Russians. Ain't that right there, Mr. Russia Man? Meanwhile, Germany, if you would just like to pull back, Austria could get involved in a serious manner, because I don't think that they're really trying. Because I had that happen once when I was playing as the Socialist Republic of Italy, and Jesus fucking Christ, this wind! I was playing as the Socialist Republic of Italy before they got moved to the north, back when they were down in the south, and I was playing with Third International. Baltic duchies capitulated. We had pushed all the way into Germany, but then we got into a war with the Austrians, and the Austrians basically cut us off going up into Germany. France was defeated. We had to fight our way through both Austria and France again. Had to just save France. Things did not look good in the world. I think you there might be able to hold out just because there's no one around you who's willing to fight. But for the most part, I don't think there's much going on. Paraguay, national populist. And a national populist Paraguay. Got a market liberal Bolivia. Who can rule the waves once again? We have... Oh yeah, that's right. Ecuador puppeted Peru. What a weird world. Colombia never does anything, but this time there's a radical socialist. Venezuela. I've never seen a Colombia go after trying to create Gran Colombia. I did it myself once, but I've never seen anyone else try it. We have Panama, which is its own independent nation. It hasn't joined any factions. We have Central Americans who have guarantees with Mexico, despite the fact that Mexico is totalist. Strange. What a strange world. We might want to start going through other sources like Sweden to get our metal, just because this does not seem to be going well for them. Advanced infrastructure, yes please. Construction speed and civilian factories used. We need to build up a good navy. Ah, here it comes. Russian Empire is justifying on us. But how? Status of Armenia. Ah, they'll go after Armenia. They've already taken over Georgia. So now it's up to us. Unfortunately, from the look of things, we're actually going to have to pull back some of our troops to go ahead and fall back line on this coast. On that border, right there. Gonna have you to go and back and do that. Osman, I think you might be the one needed for this. Bam. This will be now the Western Front. Western. Then you join there and I don't know, get a green color. Then you, the Sultan himself, will lead these troops into battle. You'll... Oh no, it was your unit that was going. Can I get some military access, please? No? Okay. You split up your army. Want half your army on this side. Ooh, okay. Not sure what that was. Oh, that... Well, okay, I'm gone. Bye.